What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of BoomJamGaming with Call of Cthulhu. Now, you'll see that it says episode 2, don't worry about it. I did episode 1 like a year ago, and then I couldn't tell you what happened. I have no idea what happened after that, so I certainly can't remember. I got distracted with another game, or decided to do another game, or I wasn't streaming as prolifically at the time. So, like, it wasn't a huge thing. Anyway, give me a moment to find myself. I've got a bit of a cough. I don't think I'm sick still, but I literally can't be sure. I guess I'll know soon. But it's still too early to even get a test. Yo, what's up? Anyway, enter madness. It's been a bit. So I watched my own episode last night so that I wouldn't have to redo the first hour. Chapter 3. You know, I feel like I may have played a bit beyond where my episode ended. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. You're not missing much. Oh, probably. Yeah, I feel like perhaps there's a disconnect between when I ended my episode and when it doesn't matter. Oh man, but I like stealth. Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the garden of the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of their property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place. Armed with his axe, Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get a hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building looking for the scene of the fire.
Follow me. I know the place.
Officer Bradley says he knows the place. Why is it green? That would be my fucking question.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Tells me that no one expected to die. Oh yeah, recreating crime scenes. Or something, I don't know. I don't know if I'm like psychic or what.
What kind of meat is this?
It's a very good question. Looks like a nice enough roast, but
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
oh, so there is no disconnect, or it doesn't matter. What matters is I'm doing detective stuff.
Smashed his plate on the floor.
How very mature.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
She wasn't hungry, obviously.
Something happened at this table. An argument?
Yeah. I'm sure that's what it's supposed to show.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
What kind of meat is this? I wonder.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control. But it was already too late for the Hawk.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Wow, you figured all that out just by looking at the room? Yeah, because I'm a good detective. Well, kind of reminds me of what Misty Knight does in Luke Cage.
Did someone escape the fire? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight.
Yes.
Why?
Also Boondock Saints. She was really pretty. My goodness.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Probably because it's fucking evil. But whatever.
Did it stop at the time of the fire? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Yeah, I ain't done investigating, game. There's clues to be finded. I have a feeling he survived the fire, but only him.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone
Maybe I
fell
should have also
here.
put a psychological horror tag. Or existential.
Desperate attempt to flee.
Horror is probably good enough. A firefight!
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
Basically did.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I got a character point. Let's see how we can spend it. Yeah. I have 7 CP available. I'm a detective, so probably I should do that. Professional psychologist. I'm a professional strength. Right. Gotta validate. Yes, I do. I think I made good choices. The nightmares submerged city. I'm doing fine on sanity, I can tell. Just fine. Okay, I have 3 character points. I'll just save them.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Yeah. You know what, officer? I don't rightly care. Y'all fucked up the investigation. Do you have any idea how few shits? History of medicine in the 18th century. Collection of medical knowledge and health practices in the 18th century actually only covers the so-called civilized countries. It does not deal with the influence of holistic medicines or medicines from continents considered inferior. A very colonizer of them. Wait, did I just get points in medicine? Cool. Yeah, clearly. Especially since occultism and medicine are 2 things that I can't improve on my own.
This door is locked.
Now we'll find an axe later and just chop it down. Go all Jack on it.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
It's a bit presumptuous, but okay. Hey, cool, an update file for the Outer Worlds. Speaking of which, I don't know if I've said it before, you guys, because I don't keep track of the things that I say. After we're done with Spooktober, I am going to play the Outer Worlds for you all, because it's not that long a game, apparently.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
Oh, the Drunken Sailor. Does this take place in the same world as Dishonored? I'm just joking, but they do have that song in common. Only for them it's Drunken Whaler rather than Drunken Sailor, but it's the same song. Anyway, and in the Outer Worlds, I will be playing as the Adventure Capitalist.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
That's pretty cool. An original. Wowie zowie. Fuck was that?
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
I mean, it's hardly about the whale, but it's more about, like, avarice and revenge.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
The 1300s, my goodness. The Human Body, a Comparative Analysis. A precise and very detailed treatise on the particularities of the human body compared to the animal world. Simplicity of its writing and the vulgarization of its vocabulary make it accessible to the profane. Medicine! Cool, soon I'm gonna be a professional medicine. Good thing we're in a library.
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Yep. Why are these lanterns still lit? And why are they green?
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
You... Oh, hello. Is that lightning? I guess it is. You look like you have the Innsmouth look. Honestly. No, I never used copper-infused oil before.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla. Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
I don't think Pierce has used Eldritch Flames. I myself, of course, have, but the last time I used Witchfire, it burned blue, not green. I somehow trusted that more.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
But the first natives arrived in the 1300s.
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. "20,000 Leagues Under the Sea." Another story about the mysteries of the deep. There's something.
No, I know I need to hold it. I
about
just
this
figured I wanted to wait.
There's something disturbing about this painting.
Because I assumed that the painting might move the plot along, and I still wanted to find books. Okay, I can press triangle to do that. Sweet. Because he was like, oh, it's too hot. I'm not trying to hurt the boy. I don't remember this being open. But I don't remember a lot of things, so...
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me, that although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Willard. Guess I'm not getting down there that way. What was that?
The boys'
Dark
room.
gas room.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Oh yeah, that's surely not Cthulhu. Or a fucking star spawn.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
A lot of things.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them?
Cthulhu.
Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Maybe Dagon. Wouldn't be surprised if it was Dagon.
The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
He's worried about his mother and her attacks. Tension also seemed to be growing between the Hawkins couple. Could the fire be the result of the argument? Let's see if I can read any of this shit. Saturday, talking with mother. We played. It's too small. It was clearly written, though. Like, it was written out, and that's neat. I just don't care to... Mother is sad again. Something. Painting by Sarah Hawkins. Hello.
What was going through that boy's mind?
Something horrible. Like I said, that reminds me of Starspawn. Or Cthulhu. But if you saw Cthulhu, it's too late. So it has to have been a Starspawn. Oh, cool. What'd you get? Figured it was worth checking behind the door. Does he have 2 Wizard of Oz posters? He does. So trouble under the bed, go to sleep. Gotta love doors that open both ways. Office key. Key that opens the door to Sarah Hawkins' office was concealed.
This door is locked.
Whoa. You not seeing these, dude? These scrapes and scratches?
What will her room reveal about her?
I don't know, can we find a fucking lamp? Maybe light the damn fireplace?
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment.
They act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that, I know something. Ah, fun.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Damn. Should have done that. So close. Just need 3 more character points. Or a book about investigation.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
Lean, lean. Run. Ah.
If you're right, We should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. This door is blocked from the outside. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
Well, we're back to the land of confusion.
This door is locked. This door is locked.
Yeah, the problem is I have the key and none of the locked doors that I've tried so far have
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Oh, okay. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, shit. We will investigate this in a moment.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Paintings for Boston Client, painting for JF, Boston Client, FS, JF, FS, Boston Client, FS, FS, Dr. F, AD, FS, Dr. F, Shambler for FS. Ah.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Charles Hawkins scribbled a kind word to his wife. Sweet nothings.
The door is blocked on the other side.
It's pretty messed up, my guy. That's what it is.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult?
Well, based on the fucking summoning circle, I'd
Looks
say
like
yes, she was.
Revocation ritual. Was she trying to invoke something or banish it?
It's just a country on the brink of civil war, you know? Normal stuff.
The door is blocked on the other side. Bradley? Is that you?
I don't think it's Bradley. Well, it is Tennessee. I'm not surprised. About time we got a lantern. Think we can keep it? Oh shit.
You! Stop!
Well, we know it's Cthulhu cultists. With the mask and all. Yeah.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Also, there was a painting of me in the attic.
This door is blocked from the outside.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier.
They can't possibly make it a felony to protest. A, I don't think a state can make something a felony. Because a felony is a federal crime, as far as I'm aware. I could be wrong. But B, and this is important, the fucking First Amendment. All these red states are so up in arms about the Second Amendment, but it's like it's supposed to protect the First Amendment. Okay, so if you trample over the First Amendment...
Sarah Hawkins painted herself with her son, Simon, ready to go somewhere, but without Charles.
Oh god, it's so nice to have, like, real light. What I'm saying is that they can't possibly actually do that. Okay, yeah, but the First Amendment is, like, the amendment that's easiest to understand. It's the most clear.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer? Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way.
I mean, I already didn't like Tennessee as an idea, but... Jesus Christ.
Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. I'm sure. Let's search this room.
Try closing the door.
This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
Charles, I understand your worries, but I assure you that Sarah is in good hands at the Riverside Institute. It goes without saying that her state requires very specific care and a high level of attention. Her full potential will only be able to express itself if she is placed in a secure environment and surrounded by qualified staff. The decision is yours, of course, but I seem to understand you're running out of time. Your friend Thomas Fuller.
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. It looks like an old seaway map.
Somebody has added coordinates to this old sea map. They make up a journey. And here I am without an ink ribbon.
Why are these letters here, and not with Sarah Hawkins' belongings?
Open but visibly have been opened, but visibly have not left Charles Hawkins' office. Tied together, carefully knotted braid. Why did Hawkins intercept his wife's mail? Well, can I read the letters? I'd like to read them.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. The Scylla. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. Damnation. I can't budge these gears. I need a tool. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Yeah, but those are public grounds, you know, like... Believe me, I understand the fascism. And I get it. Like, I get what's happening. What I'm saying is I don't understand how anyone can be okay with it.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
But then you'd have to be stupid to continue to support these people. It's fucked up.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Looks like it worked.
True.
Well done, Pierce.
I like his coat. Well, that's super messed up. We need to spread the word. And the word is panic. It's true. It feels like every day there's another crisis or some other insane thing happening. It's like we had problems under Obama, but I feel like it wasn't a case of every single day something awful was happening. Shit, we had problems under Bush, and it wasn't every single day something awful was happening. The fact that Bush is better than Trump. The fact that the Bush years can be looked back as something that it's like, I kind of miss that. Shows just how bad things are now. Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken to search the place, looking for proof, when a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting. Detectives and police officers... The detective and police officer set off after him. Falling into the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passageway. Pierce and Bradley entered the tunnel under the mansion. Yeah, but it wasn't a new crisis
Secret
every
passage
single day.
under the manor.
It was a slow burn
Like
of
a
bad.
detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place?
3 seats.
Look. Someone's been here recently.
Officer, shut up. I'm doing science. What the hell is that?
Did Charles Hawkins use this place?
True.
Who were the others? What is this mask supposed to represent? Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest?
Probably.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here?
Ooh, that'll be what they fought about. Look, I'm just not sure that Officer Bradley is going to A, survive, or B, not turn out to be
symbol.
someone with the Innsmouth look.
What does it mean?
Not the most diligent student of
A
musical theater.
disfigured saint. What does it mean? A disfigured saint. What does it mean?
How the fuck can you read that?
A disfigured saint. What does it mean?
I don't know, man. The fuck do you think it means? They're remaking West Side Story to try and compete with In the Heights. And that's that new, fuck. Oh my god, I'm completely blanking on his name. The guy who made Hamilton. I know him. I can see his face. What's his fucking name? Thank you. Yes. I completely 100% blanked on his name. I could only remember his face and his voice.
Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
And that's pretty sus. Hoping I could somehow pick the lock. But if honestly, if I couldn't pick that padlock, how the fuck was I supposed to pick that one? I'll float down here indeed. No, I think you're completely correct. Although In the Heights is already done, isn't it? And it would have been released by now. Were it not for the global situation. And I say that because I've seen the trailer for In the Heights at least 30 times. You know, I saw a post the other day and I couldn't help but agree with it. Why do we keep remaking good movies? Why don't we remake bad movies? You know, ones that have, like, a good story idea, but just were executed poorly. Why don't we do that shit? In a way, I know why, but it's like... Still. Like, I understand video game remakes. You know? Because you can remake a game and have better mechanics and better everything. You know, just because of how things progress.
If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
But there's... when it comes to movies, there are certain things that's like... they're timeless.
Sad way to go.
Well, I hate capitalism.
These paintings must be several centuries old.
I do have to admit that without capitalism, I'm not sure how art would be able to be like a job, you know, or a way of living. But at the same time, it's like I could probably get the same thing with socialism. Character point! Okay, yeah, but I'd still be expected to work. At present, making art as a full-time job is something I can only see in capitalism. Yeah, right now I don't, because there's a fucking pandemic on. Otherwise, I would be back at work. The thing is, if I were to try and go get my job back now, I'd get it just in time for the second wave to hit and for the movie theater to close again. Also, I have to make sure that I'm not sick before I fucking go. Well, because I believe that in order... okay, let's say capitalism doesn't exist. I believe if there's no money, then everyone has to do something to earn their keep. You know, everyone has to contribute to society as a whole. Like, I have to be able to give something back to my community in order to earn.
I don't have time to search them all.
I don't know about or else die, but not live comfortably, that's for damn sure. Oh no, I do think art contributes to society. I'm worried that I'm not sure how much society thinks that. Okay, so let's say we have no capitalism. So the people who grow the food, who know how to grow the food, their opinion will then...
I don't have time to search them all.
...very much matter on how much art contributes to them. Are they willing to trade me food for art? Basically. At present, that can be measured with dollars. Capitalism has provided a means for non-barter trade, basically. And it's more quantifiable. I'm not defending capitalism. I'm saying that as someone who wants to entertain people for a living, I'm not 100% sure how non-capitalism...
What's going on here?
will help me fare in that respect.
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to
In my head, they're fairly synonymous,
Yeah, there's a passage.
but
I'll meet you at the bottom.
That's probably also the result of American teaching on the subject of capitalism. We've made the two terms synonymous. So if I am lacking in knowledge or clarity on that point, I think we can blame United States propaganda on the subject. Yeah, I would have to. But instead I spend all my time making videos. Yeah, no, I like socialism. But from my understanding, socialism is the point between capitalism and communism, which I also do know is not accurate. But at the same time, that's how my brain registers it, you dig? It's like, I know factually that that's technically not accurate, but also in my head, that's how socialism registers.
A table for sacrifice?
I'm so glad that shit got spooky just in time. Like, I'm glad that I started where I started and I didn't restart the game. Like, that's a painting of me, right? How did we not notice that hole behind us?
Oh God. I got it. Oh, I can't breathe. What's happening?
Panic attack. Some situations encounters make you panic. Okay. It's okay.
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Okay, that lantern's gonna run out. Yeah, no, I was thinking about picking up a copy of the Communist Manifesto or whatever. Just like anything on Marx's actual writing. And I would rather pick up the thing, and I know that old language can be hard. I personally would rather pick it up because I would rather read it myself and apply my knowledge of those terms than have someone interpret it for me, because I'm not necessarily trusting. I would rather read it myself, and if I'm confused, then I will look up stuff. And it's because I've grown to distrust how I've been taught up to this point on certain things. I did not know Lincoln was a Marx fan. But I do know that Marx was not a big fan of the Jew.
Yes.
I'm just joking. Pretty sure
It
he
is
himself
time.
was Jew.
You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
Consult diary. I managed to open the secret door in Charles Hawkins' office. It opened, the steps cut into the stone. They lead to a network of underground caves. The robber can't have gone that way. Table, 3 chairs. Violin. It looks like kind of religious cult. They're armed and very pious, therefore dangerous. I better not get caught. It'd have been nice if we had picked up a dagger off of that dude.
It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we should probably take that, my guy. Ooh, I think we're very close to a point on occultism.
I can't read Latin.
You can't read Latin? Jesus. Well, at least you're an amateur now. What kind of detective are you? You can't read Latin. I was learning Latin in 7th grade. Because my teacher liked Latin. Thought it would be cool to teach us. I still have that binder. I still have those Latin phrases. I still have my Latin dictionary. This idiot can't fucking read Latin. Can you fucking believe that shit? You know, knowing Lincoln was a Marx fan is pretty helpful. Aw, man.
You who sleep, set this dream under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
Grant him your flesh.
It'd be pronounced EA, not Ya, but
so that his body and yours may be one.
Yibithink Hupadk Cthulhu Bithinko.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
Loig Hupadk Cthulhu Loigna.
I feel him. Shh. You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. All you who sleep, we pray for your return into the kingdom of the
weird.
earth.
Stelbisna Cthulhu Kashok.
I have a knife. But I think I would do better with a gun. This is not the, this is not the 2008 game. That's for damn sure. Yeah, that is weird to think that they were the same age, considering we only ever know one as a child, and we only ever think of one as an adult. That's what happens when you die as a child, I guess.
More sacred flesh.
Okay, so I can't use Domino, because none of my powers are working. And I'm not sure that I can choke any of these dudes out fast enough. If only I had him sleep dart.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that? Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
Did not realize that Helen Keller was a Marx fan. But,
What does this writing mean?
I mean, Helen Keller would be a Marx fan.
We are ready for the
After all, she required the help of others to live because she's weak.
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
I'm just joking. I like how... Okay, so while that was a joke, it made me think. I like how Helen Keller... Well, yeah. I like how Helen Keller is like a poster child for hard work can overcome anything. Even though that hard work is only possible because there were people to help her. Like, hers isn't a story of lifting yourself up by your bootstraps. Hers is a story of the perseverance of people helping her to overcome her disadvantages. Helen Keller would just be completely fucked if she were born in America today.
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking
Unless she was
coming
born
here.
into money.
Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit. Don't move! Police! Don't move!
Oh shit. It's the dude from the painting.
I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get
to
back!
shoot.
Get back!
You asked for it!
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Charles, you shouldn't have seen this. Ah!
Will I get his gun? Okay, I'm in an amount of trouble.
It's caving in. I need to get out of here.
I am glad the cave-in is your primary concern, because there are other things that I would be thinking about right now. I'd probably be like, that dude is half squid. Or half octopus, I guess. Cool. I got crushed by rocks. Yeah, and I know that it was a sarcastic expression, but like many things on the right, they are fantastic at co-opting phrases that were developed to show how stupid they are. Like, they are fantastic at co-opting those phrases into something positive or into something they can use. Like the bootstraps thing. Oh, okay. Therapy's therapy. Therapy's also important. Wait. Grab his gun. Grab his gun. God damn it, Edward. Edward, we needed that gun. God, he's strong.
It's caving in. I need to get out of here.
What does Einstein know about anything? Did I die? No, I guess I made it this time.
My leg!
It's a mild wound at best. Don't worry, we're a professional at medicine. No, we're an amateur. Read another book. We'll be fine. Ugh, that's fresh. You know what? We should have brought to this island a gun. That would have been great. That would have been a smart thing to bring, Ed.
Light. At last.
Oh yeah, no, same. Well, just like, and not only Dr. Oz, Ben Carson exists. Amazing, amazingly good neurosurgeon. Like, literally a pioneer in the field. He developed strategies of surgery that were revolutionary. And he's dumb as fuck. But also he was put under, like, Secretary of the Interior or something. And, like, there's no reason he should have been in that field. He knows fucking nothing about that. Like, Surgeon General would have made sense. Oh, Ben Carson no longer exists? Everything is happening so much that I've actually lost track of who's still on the cabinet. Oh, public housing. Right. Pierce and Officer Bradley followed the intruder to the secret meeting place cult network of underground caves right at the Hawkins Manor. They witnessed a strange ceremony led by Charles Hawkins, very much alive. Bradley tried to arrest him, but Hawkins, whose body displayed various mutations, disemboweled the police officer. As he tried to escape from him, Pierce found himself prisoner to a rockfall, rushed to Riverside Institute. He is in critical state. Officer Bradley died. Oh, you mean in real life? That looked like Sarah. Oh, that was the other guy from the picture.
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong subject.
So he's Dr. Fuller. I don't know who.
There, he's opening his eyes.
You saved him before.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
Man, I don't want to be... Oh, shit.
What happened to me? Where am I?
Well, this shit has gotten...
This foul gas again.
You got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
You don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No! No!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
Okay, so I'm locked in an asylum. Cool. It's not Arkham, though. You're not racist for forgetting one person over another. There's just so many bad people. This is not where I slept.
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They schooled all over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings. No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams.
Yeah. Probably the correct approach. Now we're entering the part of the game where I don't know what's real and what isn't, so... That's gonna be
When
fun.
the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awaken and free me.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time.
You definitely lose all of your agency that way.
Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up
Yeah,
for
same.
medical treatment. For problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
Yeah, no, there are just contracts stating that her dad has absolute control over basically every aspect of her life. Like I saw, there was some thing, it was like, yeah, her whole life. And it was like someone put on like a TikTok or something of hers, and it was all like, hey, wear a yellow shirt in the next one if you're not okay. And she was acting perfectly normal, but she was indeed wearing a yellow shirt. Can't escape, can't stare.
Am I in an asylum? Sarah.
Ooh, the Elder Sign is everywhere on this. Well, what Chaosium refers to as the Elder Sign. The Elder Sign is described by H.P. The Elder Sign is described by H.P. Lovecraft. Is not what this is, but this is the commonly accepted Elder Sign in the popular mythos of Cthulhu at this point. Like, this is what the public perceives as the Elder Sign, but this is not the actual Elder Sign.
This symbol must have some protective virtues.
The paintings are cursed.
What did he write about the painting?
He'll come for you.
Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
But yeah, to think that we made fun of her for that mental breakdown. We're terrible people. Americans, I mean.
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him.
Poor wretch.
Oh, absolutely. And it's not like Lovecraft is a dude who needs defending, you know, he's an asshole. An asshole who came up with some pretty great shit, but he's an asshole nonetheless. My bigger thing is that I really like the original Elder Sign. I like this too, the star with the eye in it or whatever. It's just not as good.
But we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Damn it.
No, I did not.
I'll have to find a way of
The original is a branch with like 5 sections. I have the original emblazoned on my, or embossed on my plague mask, actually. And I'm going to be sending some of my gloves to the same leather workers so that I can get them, customized with the same symbol, so that I'm more matching. But the original is like, it's like a tree with 5 branches. 3 on one side, 2 on the other.
I was doing myself.
I have some dice, actually, that have the original Elder Sign in place of the highest number on any particular die. And I use them for a certain family of my D&D characters, who are all the descendants of my the original warlock that I ran, who is a great old one warlock. Like, only members of her family. Oh, okay. I can hide in the closet. Oh, right, but his ass is claustrophobic. Actually, no, that's the thing. The Elder Sign is a sign of protection against Cthulhu and other elder things.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Ford doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there's sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Put a few aside for me, will you? And above all, leave the wheels where they are.
But yeah, no, the Elder Sign is a sign of protection against elder beings and elder gods such as Cthulhu and Hastur and Nyarlathotep.
He'll find me. He can see me.
Let's calm down.
Fucking... I cannot believe, Ed, that you are claustrophobic.
Francis. Invaluable information for my research.
Kill me. Kill me.
What?
If you don't kill me, he will.
My poor friend, I fear your mind is lost forever.
It's not full protection or anything. It's just, well, I don't know. I think it has to do with like the math of the universe or something. Because, like, Cthulhu himself isn't, like, he's treated as a deity because he's deity level compared to men. But he himself, like, Cthulhu isn't actually a god. He's just a powerful alien. It's complicated. Cthulhu himself is a priest. It's complex. But the point is that when we get down to it, we're all just a dream that's being had by Azathoth. So if Azathoth were to ever wake up, all of existence would end because we're just a dream. And knowing that should help explain why Elder Signs would work. Because none of it's real. None of us are real. We're all just a nightmare, or a dream, really. Our world is a nightmare to us, but we're just a dream. I'm not sure if this game's going to get into Azathoth or anything like that. That's just something I know from the mythos. Last week's incident caused significant damage to the infrastructure, putting a stop to current experiments. This is unacceptable. From now on, the wheels to operate the gas in the cafeteria storage room after use most of the game. Blah, blah, blah. Boring. Create a diversion. You know what'd be even better than a diversion? A gun. And when I say tree, it's just because I can't describe it as anything else. Because I was like, a branch with 5 branches. So describing it as a tree with 5 branches is the only thing I could... It's not like a leaved tree. It's like... It's more like a stick. But by the same token, how would a star with an eye in it serve the same function?
What I need.
You know what I mean? Why do any arcane symbols function the way that they do?
Locked.
There's a lot going on with the Lovecraft mythos. Like a lot. And while I know plenty, I'm not sure that anyone is fully able to adequately describe what's happening.
What could this machine be used for?
Mostly because the fucker was purposefully vague in a lot of things. And a lot of what we quote-unquote know about the mythos comes from later authors. According to his record, the patient seems suffering from psychosis. He gouged his own eyes out in an attack of delirium. Jesus Christ, dude.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate electrical system? Like a dumb pulp novel. Worse and worse. The liquid connects it to the electric current. What are its properties?
Anyway, we are at about the end of the episode now, so I am going to pause. I am hungry, so I am going to get something to eat. And then I'll be back a little bit later, and we will continue. I am glad that my first episode here, after a year of being away from this game, has been spook-filled. That feels pretty good, knowing that I was able to deliver the whole reason that I was playing this game for you guys. Alright, but I will catch you later. Bye-bye. You'll have to send that to me. That sounds great.